Welcome back to the wonderful Aurora. In this episode, hopefully, we are going to design some new cargo ships. We're going to design some new troop transport ships. We are going to design a new salvager ship. 3 new ships in one episode is the plan. Don't know how we're going to build them yet, but that's the plan because we want to clear up some wrecks. We also now we have taken rid of the STOs. We can now move our ships, troop transport ships, into low Earth orbit or low Alpha Centauri A3 orbit, which will enable us to drop troops without the dropships. So before, our dropships are very expensive. They were very fast. They then do a drop our troops and then back out of the range of the STO before they got shot. Well, one got shot, one got destroyed, unfortunately, but that's fine. And then we can start to cause some damage to these guys on the ground. Our forces, our bomber force. Let's see where they are. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. We are going to look to upgrade them. They are currently... Are they doing nothing at the moment? We could get them out again to start picking them off again. They will get better and better and better. What the SAA... don't know what that means. What does SA mean? I think maybe some of it in repair. Let's check the armor status of them. Nope, they're all repaired. So we could actually move them now back to... I think we'll do that. What we need to do then is we need to move some Aberdeens with them. I don't think so. You're the tanker force not doing anything. You're the tanker force doing the cargo run. So we've got 3 ships. Let's move them into the bomber group. That's probably enough to get us there. What was the other one? Aberdeen 1. You've got another. Do you know what? Let's move you guys as well. They're not in the same place. So where are you? You're in Alpha Centauri already. Stations at jump point 2. Oh, excellent. You're already there. So bomber fleet. Just while we're waiting, we're going to go and see what we can do. Take out a couple more of Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri standard transit. Ships in a shipyard. I thought some might have been in a shipyard. Double check. Shipyard tasks. Yeah, they're just getting their repairs done, I think. Very close to being done. What do? You're refitting bomber 36 to 38. Oh, is that what happened? What we did is we upgraded them with... Can anyone remember? Let me know in the comments. I think it was a better gun. 36, 38. Let's go find out. Is that one there or is it this one here? Is this one here? Bomber 36, 38. What's the difference? They are a tad slower. They've gone slower each time. And they've gone from 4 particle beams to 6 particle beams. Yeah, they've gone from 14,100 to 15,001 tons. Really? And 1? Oh my gosh. Okay. So, but we've gone to 4. We've added 2 extra guns. The range is slightly less. So, but we knew they need to be refueled anyway. So they got more guns. They got 2 extra guns. So we got 5 ships now with 6 guns apiece. Try and take out some of those guys before our troops. We're going to harry them and see that we can cause them some trouble. Right, but we are waiting for the research. We are waiting for particle beam strength 9 to come about. That's be June of 41. So then again the ships will be upgraded again. Trans-Newtonian cargo shuttles. That's for the new cargo ships and the new troop transport ships, because I believe they need them, because we're not going to use drop ships on these. They're going to be troop transport ships, and that's going to be ready in 14th of February of 39, like a month's time. And the armour is going to be increasing by July of 41. So that's going to be useful for the ground forces, which in the last episode we designed an interim improved set of ground forces, which we will probably upgrade. And then the salvage module of March of 39. That will do us. Right, let's hit a 30-day tick. What's happened here? Research. We've improved an EM sensor. We have, so that's good. They have been refit as we expected. Shipyards, go back to the bomber 38. Let's see whether any other ones need to be refit. Refit 36. Wow, look at that. Our Edinburgh liner could be refit. That's incredible. Right, so bomber 36 is going to go to a 38. We've got 2 more to do. Let's see how much build cost. 3,300 to go from an Edinburgh to a bomber 38. 36, not much different. 3,300. How much would it cost to build a bomber 38? 2,600. It's actually cheaper to build a new one. Right, refit from a 36 to a 38 costs 600. Oh yeah, how much was it to build a bomber? I forgot. 2,600. So refit 36 to 38, just 600, and we got 2 there. So we will do that, create that task twice, and that'll bring them up to the latest standard. Right, something else I learned. Sensors, active sensor, best and best, size 1, resolution 1. Why not give it some hardening? And it's a search sensor. Is classed as a commercial thing, so you can put these onto your cargo ships. So this is an active search sensor looking at resolution 1, so that's missiles and anything like that. It will detect a size 6 missile or smaller at 1 million kilometers. If we change that to look for a 100-ton vessel, it will find it at 14 million. I'm not sure what I want to do here. Are we looking for ships or are we looking for missiles and such likes? I think we're going to do that, because a million kilometers. So it will detect like a bigger missile at 4. So I'm guessing that will detect, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments again, I'm guessing that will detect a ship as well, but at even greater than 4 million. So this is going to be, we can rename this active search sensor, and we call this, just put sieve, and we will create that. And the same again for the thermal sensor. 14, size 1. I mean, how much hardening does it? Development cost 17, 14, 260. Yeah, we may as well make him secure. Again, we'll call it sieve, because this, again, thermal sensor, doesn't detect things very far away, but it still detects stuff on civilian things like the cargo ships and anything else that we want. And I'm not sure, but I think if you do the EM, again, size 1, Let's not give it any hardening this time. Again, that will detect it at 29 million kilometers for 1,000 EM strength. And we'll put sieve on this as well. Create that. Pop that into the research thing. Sensors, isn't it? Yeah, that one. We got this level. So instant, instant, and instant. That just saves removing a bunch of labs doing this and then adding it back on again. Just this little pool of stuff there. If you designed it, you designed it. I've got my designers. Another 30-second tip. Right, maintenance problem. Magnetoplasma drive on the Scout. Maintenance, he's still got 1100. That uses 200. That's fine. Research completed on trans-Newtonian shuttles. Right, now we can start building our ships. So what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to the cargo ship to begin with. The cargo 30 is now 39, so this one is an old design. So we will also, what engine are we going to go to? Well, let's create copy class and rename class. This is now going to be the cargo 39, and we're looking at magnetoplasma drive, which I think that is about what we're up to now anyway. I'm looking for engines. Commercial magnetoplasma, I think that's what we went up to. I wonder whether, how many of those have you got? Have you got just the one? Yeah, I think so. Power 800, range 20 billion. Let's see whether we can go any better that on the engines. I think that's actually where we're at. So magnetoplasma is the best. If we went to the lowest power to get the most range, and the lowest fuel consumption, and there's no point reducing thermal because it's not going to be sneaking around, and we'll make it as big as we can. That would give you a 400, so that's half the power of our current engine, but it's quite efficient. As it say, fuel per hour is 22 litres, fuel per hour is 1.58. This would be a very, very efficient engine. Is it too efficient? I think so. Don't think it needs to be that efficient, maybe. Size is 5,000 tons. This one is 5,000 tons. Yeah. So if we did that to 50%, which I think is what we've got here, it's exactly the same engine. This is probably, although fuel efficiency is there 17.89 litres rather than the 22. So I'm thinking we've had a fuel efficiency tick since we designed this engine, which is a good reason. Commercial magnetoplasma drive. Commercial magnetoplasma drive. I bet we've had a fuel efficiency tick on here, maybe. 22.4 to 2.36. Yeah, that'd be 0.4. So there we go. So that's what we've had. So it's worth designing it. And what are we going to call this? New engine option. Neo. There we are. And we'll create that as well. I think that's right for this commercial. It's got the same but more range, so we need less fuel. Do we create a variant that's now just a bit more powerful? Maybe just a 75%, or should we match the fuel efficiency 20? That's roughly the same efficiency. That's an extra 80 engine power. Now that's an option, isn't it? Same size. So it's the same size engine. It's the same roughly the same fuel consumption, maybe slightly. Yes, we go further tick there, and it will just give us 80 more power. Or are we happy with the power that we got? These, I'd like them to move faster, get the job done a bit quicker, because we've got bigger range. No, I think we'll stick what we got. Go with the range, less fuel consumption. Excellent. Right, again, go into here, go into the power propulsion. That's 1,000 off there. We'll tick that. I mean, when they're gone, they're gone. So yeah, refresh tech. Excellent. Right. So this is the new one. We will now get rid of the. Give me wide view so we can get rid of stuff. Doink. There we go. Right. Let's get rid of the engine. So we're at 31,200 tons. Let's just see where we're building them. Shipyards. We're building cargo at 32,500. So bear that in mind. 32,500. So we've got a little bit extra room to play with. So right, remove the engine and put in the Neo. And we've gone from range, that's all we've done, we've gone now range 25.7 as opposed to the previous 20. So that's 5.7 billion kilometers for increasing the efficiency of the engine. And that's what we've done. And so that's actually a good step. 5 billion kilometers for nothing, which is pretty good. Keep the fuel storage as is, I think. I don't think we need to go any further than that. So we've added a bit of power for nothing. Does it tell me here? Glossary, no. Miscellaneous, no. Ordnance, no. Components, no. Ships in class, no. Ship design. No, I was wondering whether it was going to tell you the speed it takes to offload stuff. Because with the cargo bay shuttles, we're losing those cargo bay shuttles. So 31,252, and then we're going to go. Where's the trans-Newtonian ones? Refresh tech. Make sure we got this. I'm sure we just researched those. Troop transport. Cargo bay shuttles. Maybe just by improving them, it just naturally improves them. It improves it for everyone that's already got them. So we could have designed this before. Let me just double check. Research completed. Must have been this one. Construction, no logistics. Of course, it's logistics. Yeah, used by ships and bases to load and unload cargo. Reduce load time by 2 per bay. It's just cargo shuttles. We could have designed it, and it's just given us an improvement across the board. Everyone's got the trans-Newtonian shuttles just like that. Is that right? I think you're right. That's not annoying. That's fine. That's fine. Update armor. No, we have got the latest. That's fine. Right. The only other thing that we were looking to potentially doing is active sensor. Add the active sensor. Add the EM sensor. Still commercial, you see, and add the thermal sensor. It's not reduced our range by too much. We're still within our area of capacity to be able to do it. Right, what else do we want to add? I think that's it. I think our cargo's ships are now standard. Can we add a small cargo hold? A standard cargo hold is 25,000. That's 5,000. A tiny one is only 500. What would that do us? I don't think it would add anything. I don't think it would bring anything. Beam fire control, no need for it. Command and control, I don't think we need anything else there. Commercial damage control, no. If it's dead, it's going to go. Is it worth adding armor? We could add a level of armor. Slows us down. 1255. Not a lot. That's an extra layer of armour. Build time is half a year, and build cost. I'm sure it's over here. It tells me the build cost. Oh, load time. There you go. That's what I was looking for. It adds quite a bit. They're not going to get into combat. If they are, level 2 levels of armor is not going to help it. It's true. You've got sensors to see stuff and turn around and run away quicker. That's true too. Just pretend. Add another engine. That's nearer the speed I was after. Hasn't really hit the range as much as I expected. It's still got a better range than we had last time, but we are up to 36,500. I am tempted to expand our shipyard to take a 36,500 ton for the sake of 2 engines going roughly 1,000 kilometers faster. I'm severely wondering whether this is a thing. Do we need it? Build time adds quite a bit to the build time. Let's go back to 1. I think for our low and slow, just gets the ships done, gets them in and out, and I don't think we need officers, so we can go conscripts. Does this change anything to that? No. And I don't think you need an officer either. I think that'll save on our officers as well. So yeah, I think that's our cargo ship. Our cargo ship done. So that's our cargo ship done. Right, moving on. Now we're going to do our troop transport. So this is the Manchester. So this was built a long time ago. Look at that engine. That is a very underpowered engine. So we're going to copy class and rename class, and we're going to call it troops transport 39. And are we going to change this? Oh my goodness. So I think the armor needs to be updated. Update armor. Oh no, it's got the latest armor. Okay. Cargo bay, it's fine. Bridge. Got 2. Oh, we got 2 of those engines. So we are looking at engine power 1,000. 312. Well, let's get rid of them and put a Neo on. We're quicker. We're a lot quicker. Range is bonkers. That range has gone to 87 million to 204. So we can lose some fuel out of here. We can lose a lot of fuel. 2 of them, maybe. We got 1 troop transport bay. I think we can expand upon this. Oh my gosh, I didn't know there were so many. Troop transport bay. Large, is that the size? Is literally what it can take, is it? No. Standard is 1,200 tons. Large is 6,000 tons. How do I know what it can transport? Put a standard on. What does it tell me? Troop capacity 1,000 tons. Oh, that's hold on. Drop base. There we go. Right. So yeah, your standard drop bay 1,200 tons. Your troop transport bay large. There. Troop capacity 5,000 tons. So that's what we got. Standard 1,000 tons, large 5,000 tons. No extra big one is there. So yeah, so that's large 6,000. So that's what we must have had before on our drop ones. Conventional 2,000, so it's large. So we added 4 of these. 4 of them. Our range is 30 billion. That's still acceptable. I'm pretty sure that's acceptable for what we need to do. We don't need the refueling capacity. Let's lose that. Commercial. This is designed as a class as a troop transport for auto assignment purposes. Yep. I don't think this needs to be conscripts because I think we do want to have clever people so that it's fast. Load time is 1 hour. Load time is now 4 hours. I took it off, didn't I? Meant to add it on. Load time is now 13 minutes. Wow, that made a difference, didn't it? 1 hour. 2 of them, 13. Or is that hours? Oh, is that days? Days, hours, 13. So 14 hours. Yes, okay, that makes sort more sense than 13 minutes and 53 seconds. I don't think so. 13 hours to offload. So what did they have before? They had 6 hours, but you only had 5,000 capacity. We've now got 20,000 capacity. These are big ships, aren't they? What did you have before? 9,000 tons. Now they're 26,000 tons. They are slightly slower. I think I am still keen on the four troop transport bays, so we can take 4 troop groups, whatever they're called, at once. I'm thinking about adding another. So 13, 9, 6 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours, still 4 hours. It's very much diminishing, isn't it? So 5 hours, 36 hours. So yeah, that'll. There, I think 5 cargo bays. Right. 1 engine. Bit of an engineering space. Right, let's add some sensors. We're still commercial, so we'll add the commercial sensors as a set, because that will all help put eyes on the target. Has increased a few things, decreased our speed, but that's okay. Range 28. Let me just double check my 25. Yes, so that is fine. If our current cargo ships can get to Groomsbridge and back, then our troops 39. This is a much improved ship to the ship to the troop transport ship we had before. The other one was a mere taxi in comparison. So troop transport 39. I think this is the one. It's got sensors, so it's got eyes, it's got it's very quick to offload. 4 groups of troops in one go. It's not quite the drop ship for dropping the troops. This was obviously very fast with its engine with 3.3 billion kilometers. Yes, it needed to be refueled multiple times to get to its target, but that was okay because it was all about dropping them fast, really, really fast. This is not about dropping them fast. This is about getting boots on the ground and lots of them. And I think that is probably the ship that we're going to lock in. Troop transport, 28,500 tons. I'm happy with the range. I don't need to add any more fuel. I've got all the sensors on board that I want. I've got some fast shuttles to get them down to the surface quick, and it's got a 4 times the capacity. That is the troop transport ship that we were after. So troop transport 39. Right, let's see how we can build these things. Alright, close that so it reopen. Shipyards, cargo ship. You can build 2 at a time. What can you build? You can build the cargo 30. Don't want you to build the cargo 30. Now, hold on. Now, bear with me. There is a little program. How do I get to it? Right, this program here. If I go to that's the missile, ship optimizer, ship planner, Aurora 4X file, and go to the file which is that one. Hopefully it loads in those ships that I've just built. Import ships. Yep. It's not called. It's called new game name. Yep. It is. Yep. Right. There we go. Now, if we go to cargo 30, is that right? That's the one with no cargo. No, it's where is it? Oh, I've got to save it first, haven't I? Save the game. Right, now you'll find it. Yep, overwrite it. It only looks at the save file. Here we go. Right, now if we look at, so I'm wondering whether the cargo 39, can we bridging hull? Must select at least 2. Refit costs. Right, I selected that one. How do I select the other one then? Refit costs from the current design. Classes that can be built together. Right, so if I do that one and then the troop 39, bridging hull. Is there a bridge? Select at least 2 have I got to go control shift? Yeah, okay. Bridging hull. Input design TT troops. Transport 39 can cover all input designs. The input design TT troops. So if I make my ship my shipyard a troop transport 39, I should be able to build the cargo 39 from the same shipyard. That's how I read that. Let's see if that's true or not. So how big is the 39? Let's go back to, we are 28,000. Cargo 39 is 31,400, so we should be able to do it right off the bat from the cargo shipyard. Cargo, so the drop ship is that one. I don't think we got a troop transport anywhere. Let's make sure. Construction, I can do the 2 different scouts. The drop ship, I can do, I can do the Manchester troops on that one. And this one, I can just do the cargo. But I think if I retool, not that bit there, retool for the troop transport 39, take us until August of 39, so take us to August of this year. We'll do that. He will be able to, in theory, be able to make the other ships. Let's see what other shipyards can build other stuff. Terraformer, just a terraformer. The scout can build both scouts. The drop ship can make the transport ship and the drop ship. The old transport ship. It's not going to be big enough to build the other new transport, so that's fine. Stevens, what can you build? You can build the Manchester as well. It's quite a generic ship. It was the Manchester, I think. But yeah. So it doesn't have to be a naval shipyard because they are both classed as commercial. As soon as we can, this is going to add a slipway as well. So he's 32,500. The orbital miner is building. I think we should build some more orbital miners. Good, because I think they're very useful. And the terraformer, I'm not going to build another one of those just yet. The scouts, we're not scouting. The dropship, we don't need to. We are doing an upgrade to 15,000 tons on that one as well. So that's always useful because we might have to upgrade our dropship in the future. The bomber fleet, you have got one available shipyard, but I'm not going to build another bomber because I don't think we need a bomber as such. But we are going to have to start making a proper navy to go after other ships, because if ships come after us right now, we are completely done. There is nothing we can do about them. We have got nothing to attack other ships. Our bombers would be the best bet to go out after them, and they'd have to get pretty close, and they've got no defense against missiles, and they would be just shredded before they got anywhere near. But we have got a 35,000 ton shipyard to build ourselves some kind of defense, but that's for the future, as we still need to deal with the issues that we got at the moment. So that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. The troop transport and the new cargo ships are underway, designed and waiting on the shipyard to be ready to start building them, and then we'll start building them. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.